Special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, the Supreme Court has ordered the government to fork out over $100 million in damages to George Williams, a man who spent half a century in custody without trial.
Supreme Court Judge Sonia Wint Blair ruled that Mr. Williams' right to due process and a fair hearing within a reasonable time were breached.
And at least one human rights group is describing the situation as a gross miscarriage of justice.
Ramarda Lyons reports.
$120 million in damages, the amount the Supreme Court has ordered the government to pay over to George Williams, a mentally ill man who spent 50 years in custody without a trial. $78.6 million for compensatory damages and $42 million for vindicatory damages. The judgment was handed down Thursday in a wrongful imprisonment lawsuit filed by Mr. Williams' attorney, John Clark. Mr. Williams was released 5 years ago, and his family sought compensation from the government. The government, at the time, offered to pay Mr. Williams $6 million. It was rejected by his family. Human rights organization Stand Up for Jamaica says Mr. Williams' case highlights ongoing systematic issues within Jamaica's criminal justice system, particularly for mentally ill individuals who remain incarcerated without sentencing for decades. It adds that the fact that Mr. Williams had to wait 50 years to have his day in court is a gross miscarriage of justice, and that over 90% of mentally ill individuals have been incarcerated for over 20 years for petty crimes, languishing in conditions that exacerbate their mental health conditions. Attorney at law John Clark spoke with our news center after the judgment.
And I hope that this judgment will be examined carefully by the state, because while we are speaking now, there are other persons who are similarly circumstanced, like Mr. Williams, who are in custody because they are unfit to plea, and one would hope that the state would examine that mechanism to see how constitutional it can be and ensure that less intrusive methodology can be utilized apart from a prison to detain persons who are unfit to plea.
Stand Up for Jamaica is calling the ordered payout to Mr. Williams a victory at last, but the sobering admission from his attorney.
The sum that Mr. Williams received or is ordered to receive of $120 million, it cannot give him back his 50 years in custody, but it will go a far way in alleviating some of his financial concerns in the sunset of his years.
Mr. Williams was arrested on October 28, 1970 and charged with the offense of murder. Now, upon his arraignment on March 25, 1971, the issue of his fitness to plea was tried by a jury who found him unfit. He was released from prison on July 24, 2020. Ramarda Lyons, TVJ News.
Not coming out of that. Politicians in Jamaica is corrupt and wicked. All you them talk about them is for the people, them is for the people, and them is for them. Not for no people, them is for power. Speaking of corruption, Jamaican people, what I have been saying for a little while has come to pass as the truth. And what is the truth? The Manad Phelps and Phillips inquiry not going to come out to nothing. So, the verdict is in. Nothing now come out right, when they did right all the while. The man them say the Prime Minister was wrong for get involved with the situation. But even though them say that, nothing now come out right. Them recommendations seem to anger the PNP. But guess what? Nothing now come out right. Nothing is not coming out of it. Nobody going to go to jail. Everything will be back to normal after $70-odd million spent. That sound like the road where them talk about. Boy, I tell you, the politicians are easy, the Rasta. Them politicians are not easy. After all of that fiasco on the TV, and the Jamaican people, them didn't know, you know. The Jamaican people, them say, watch a man. Nobody now got jail. Nothing now come out of that. Well, guess what? Only did right. Nothing now come out of it. It is now reality. It is now the reality that the man them claim now say, what has been done has been done. All we can do is tell you know what to do the next time. Well, we are telling you say, oh, them people are not easy, you know. $70 million spent just to tell we say, you know, so when they say, hello, I true they did attack. Yeah, because the people them did say the same thing where them come up. The conclusion where them come to is where the people them did don't realize already. But guess what? A guy will get pat him back and business as usual. It's just so it go. So I want to put this song into perspective, you know. A serious thing, you know. I want to put this song into perspective because we and you know, say, when it comes to politicians in Jamaica, them could have stand up in front of your face and thief your money. Me talk about the public money. And nothing now come out of it. Them could have sit down in front of you and tell the biggest lie. We know say nothing now come out of it. No. You have a thing named FinSac inquiry go on, you know. And everybody have put them on to the former Minister of Finance. And everybody have blame him. But guess what? You see when it done, business as usual, nothing now go happen more than me I blame you and you I blame me and all these things. No. According to the law of Jamaica, if you hold a foreign citizenship and you run in an election, it's supposed to be outlawed. You're not supposed to run in an election for a seat in parliament with a foreign citizenship. The Prime Minister of Jamaica publicly tell we say him did know say 5 of him people them was part of this American citizenship thing. But if him did really make a move towards it, him place in a parliament wouldn't be substantial. The Prime Minister, you know, tell the public, say, him didn't know, say 5 of him people them never legitimate, was illegally elected based upon the laws and the Constitution of Jamaica. And him tell we, say him didn't know. But guess what? Nothing now come out of it. Nothing now come out of it. No. The man at Phelps and Phillips inquiry come up to find out all sorts of things in relationship to this brethren named Coke. And now the 3 man them who was elected to come to a conclusion. Them come to them conclusion, but guess what? Nothing now come out of it, because business as usual. No, my thing is this, no, you know. My thing is this, and me I go say it without fear or favor. You understand? Without fear or favor. If a politician in a Jamaica can rob the people them, can tell lie to the people them continuously over and over again, and not come out right, why should I say that it is right for Dudus to be in America being tried by the American government for drug-related crimes? Dudus should be in the gardens because our politician in a Jamaica can be so corrupt and nothing, them untouchable, them just untouchable, so? Why is it that Dudus is in America facing drug charge, sent there by corrupt politicians who admit, say, Mr. The Minister of Finance, Mr. Ardley Shah, came out and say, it is time we politicians stop hug up dance. Why? That means say him admit, say, politicians that hug up dan. Let me tell you something, brethren. Jamaican people didn't know that already. So you're not saying nothing new. The problem with it is that you are now saying that it's time politicians stop hug up dan. Then how come politicians did that hug up dan? And none of them not catch AIDS? How come politicians hug up dan so long? And none of them not have no disease? It's only the dan have the disease. All done them is either them get murdered, when we say assassinated, or them now we say them gone to prison, or them gone, them extradited into a next country to be on trial. Then what happened to the politician them who's the cause, the first cause? You talk about God is first cause. These politicians is the first cause of the damage that has been perpetuated in Jamaica. If we do have no money, if the people them are suffer, is the politician cause it. The crime rate in Jamaica, the guns that is brought into the island, the drugs that is brought into the island, is the first cause of this problem, is the politician. First cause. It's not them doing it now in terms of guns and drugs and things, but them was the first cause. It's them cause it first. And it perpetuates itself up to this time. Me vex because it keep happening over and over again that you catch the politician in the cookie jar and none of them no go to prison. None of them still sit down in a parliament, they saw, run business as usual, like say boy right now, them not tainted. And then the idiot Jamaican who continuously put on green t-shirt, a orange t-shirt, and a jump up and down and talk about this and this and this and that. Them not see, them can't understand, say, it's a trick, it's an illusion in front of them. Politicians cannot be trusted in Jamaica. In America, a politician is a millionaire, so him not have to thief nothing. In a Jamaica, as some poor people come turn politician and start rob the people them. Just like one man I tell me, say boy right now, most policeman is good policeman. Me know that. Most policeman is not good. You have good policeman, but most of the policemen them were in the police force is not good police. People tell you about politician, say boy you have good politician, you can't paint them so. Most politician is thief. Is crook them. Is corrupted people. When them out of power, them have this great, it's like a man. A poor man, him not have no money. And him bet him lottery. Him put him money upon lottery. And him say, boy, right now, if I ever win all $50 million, man, I'd build a school, you see. I'd buy some this for the poor people, them down in my area. I'd build up a nice church and thing. That's why I said to him not have the money. Because when him have the money, him no remember nothing about not building no church and building no this. Him want a fancy car, big house, him mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, sweetheart, girlfriend, everybody. Politician have this utopian mindset when them is not politician, or when them do have no power. But it's when them have power, you hear the man say, Lord Acton in England, me could quote him. Lord Acton, A-C-T-O-N in England says, power corrupt. Absolute power corrupt. Absolutely. And let me tell you something, man. You see the politicians in Jamaica, most of them tell anybody say me say so, me no care. Most politicians in Jamaica is corrupt. Me vex. Me can't vex. You know why me vex? Because me didn't know say I saw it not gonna turn out. And them couldn't even surprise me. Them couldn't even surprise Jamaica. Nobody go nowhere. It's going to be normal, and then we're going to sit down in a parliament, the gang of 60, that is what the gleaner call them, and people vex. The gang of 60 is going to sit down in parliament continuously. You know, it's like water dropping on your forehead. Tip. After a while, it's torture. These people who run our life, them is wicked. Are some wicked set of people, them. Always hear them oppose. Are some serious, wicked set of people, them. And Dudos is not the most wicked of all these people. And he is not a politician. But guess what? Him going to feel it for everybody. Just like the rest will come before him and we're going to come after him. Because the truth is only known to the person who tell the lie about the truth. And most of them who sit down in this inquiry, when you watch them, all of them know the truth. The opposition know the truth, and the other one them know the truth. The whole of them know the truth. The liar them know the truth. I hear one of the liars say, you must not ask questions that you don't know the answer for. I hear one of the liar them say that. You must not ask questions that you don't know the answer for. That means when him ask a question, him know the answer. And the man who sit down there answer, say him know the answer. So when him tell a lie, him know say the man tell a lie. And more than likely them good at it all tell one another, say, watch ya. Me not answer you that, you know. So even if you ask that, because them don't quiz one another around at the back of the thing where we not see, you know. This a one liar talk to this a one liar and say, look here, at this me go ask him, you know. So it preps him overnight, say at this me go ask him, make him go find an answer for it. It's a set-up thing. It's Hollywood in Jamaica. Them wicked. When you hear artists are sing about wicked, you think I'm a policeman them a talk about? Politician. Dangerous set of people them. Nobody can tell me nothing to change my mind right now about no politician Rasta. From the bottom to the top. Your man talk about $800,000. $800 million for build half-mile of road. Watch a man. Attack. Nothing now come out of that. Nothing now come out of that, man. Nothing not coming out of that. Politician in Jamaica is corrupt and wicked. All you them talk about them is for the people, and them is for them not for no people, them is for power. Lord Acton says in England, power corrupt and absolute power corrupt absolutely. There's no better example of corruption than Jamaica. Me think all Cameroon. Me think all Cameroon was a corrupt place. But me I tell you, say, really and truly, if you notice most American president, including Obama, them have enough money, you know. Yeah, them going to power with enough money. Obama having book or sell million selling book, and him next book and him that. Him have all sort of thing. Him wife is from this, that. Bush is a millionaire. Bush father was a millionaire. Most of them, all the man them who are run against them, a millionaire them. So, them now have no time for thief no money. A the little banker them on Wall Street I rig up certain thing and rob the people them. All these politicians. I mean, you not even catch them at them sex act. Because in America, the guys them get catch in them sexual acts, whether them is homosexual or them is screech around the corner and I show themselves naked pan the TV, pan the computer and all them something there. A guy just catch them and him just come out and say, boy, I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry. You know, see it. And it just get bigger as other years they reside or something. In a Jamaica, no politician is resigning for no corruption when him do. Him have to be forced out. What a serious place we live in, Rasta. What a terrible situation Jamaican people find themselves in. Enough people lose them money, them house. You have a brother named Holland. We have this Ponzi scheme where they go on, where illusion, people just get caught in an illusion and just sell all them house to put in it. Take out all this and that because money are run, so and the government no. So that's go on. And Jamaica is the only place where this man is not charged for nothing. The man get charged in America for 20 odd different charge. In a Caicos Island, him get charged. Him get charged everywhere else except Jamaica. That means a Jamaican who put the money in that something now. When be the last, if the American them say, there's a possibility that them people who put their money in it go and get back some of their money, you know. The Caicos Island charge him. American charge him. What Jamaica charge him for? Because the two political party them was benefiting from this man. The two political party, the PNP and the GLP, was benefiting from this man Ponzi scheme when they rob people and give the illusion that something was happening for the people them. Now, thousands of people lose them this and lose them that and lose them that because of them stupidity. But guess what? Jamaica, where it originated from, where the man come from, nobody no charge him with nothing, Rasta. We must now listen to the news. Please, somebody please call me and tell me, say, the Jamaican government charge this man for something. Because there's no earthly way that two countries outside of Jamaica can charge this man for something. 20 are different charges. And Jamaica, when come from where rob so much people, nobody no charge him for nothing. Then how do this the America, Rasta? So let me take up for do this now. How do this the America? Can somebody please tell me how it worked that way there? Where is justice? Where is equity? Where's equal rights and justice? Where's the mahat? Where's the scale that binds justice with conscience? And it is business as usual. Because it's not a little man around the corner, it's a politician. A little man around the corner, he must get charged for something. Trump up something, we can't allow that man for the on the road. Charge him for something or shoot him, kill him. How the hell we live in our country where politician is immune to prison? And we know, the people them know, say politician involved in a whole heap of wickedness. Eh? All the people them know that. But because them don't have a law, a court of law, to justify the thing outside of the law. You know, me I watch a movie the other day, you know, and it's really weird, this law thing. Because the law sometimes works still, you know, but then the law wrong. This man, the policeman, them know, say this man is a murderer, you know. Them know him is a murderer. And them has set up some surveillance on this man, yeah, for catch him. And them see the man with a gun. Them have him fingerprint at the scene of the crime. Them have him admitting, say, him do the killing. And them are run him down in the street. You know, them are run him down, you know. And the man take the gun. This is the gun now we're supposed to create, we commit the crime them. When the man said the police them nearly catch him, sorry, sir. The man take the gun, throw it in a rubbish pan. Listen to this story, I know, you know, because the law move in very mysterious ways. The law is not about truth, you know. The law is about the lawfulness of the situation decided and determined by the Constitution whatsoever. But this is an American thing now. But it can't go for years or two because you already go now. The police them run down the man. And when the man realized the police them nearly catch him take the gun and throw in at the rubbish pan and run in our house. All right. You see, meanwhile the police them are go in at the house to go run up the man. Them say, all right, a film house him running in now, but them can't go in at the garbage pan but take out the gun because it going to mean say they have trespass. There's some law in America where say you can't take out evidence out of man garbage pan. You have to actually have the gun outside of the domain of the man property, which him call the garbage pan the man property. So them running at the house of the man now. The garbage man them take up the garbage man, you know, and throw the garbage in at the truck. And the policeman them come out now and stop the man them and search the garbage. And find the gun now. And I go present this thing in at the court. The man liar, I go argue say, the law of America, you can't take the man things, even though it was in the garbage truck. You can't present it as a evidence because it's still in the domain of the man property. And the man get to it after the case. When the whole evidence shows the gun, the fingerprint, everything. But just a little technicality, the judge said, boy, I tell you the truth, you know. Me understand no problem with that, but guess what? According to the law, we have to let go this man. We see this thing and play out here so now. We see it play out. Jamaican people know how the thing go. We know how the thing go. But guess what? It's pure untouchables in front of you, you know. But guess what? Our next election are going to come, you know. Our next election are going to come. And the people, them, are going to behave like it's business as usual. Because nothing now come out tight. The brethren sing the tune and them say, nothing now come out tight. You know the thing about it is that them if them be gay, do those the $70 million to set up Tivoli to that come like Cherry Gardens.